Joining me pitch side here at Leamington is Hereford's assistant manager Steve Burr. What's your reflections on the match today?
I thought it was a poor game, to be honest. Really difficult conditions. I mean, you don't like to look at the conditions too much, but they had a big part in the game today. I think, obviously, for both sides, it's not great, but you've got to try and adapt to those conditions. But I just felt that both teams really didn't. There wasn't much in the game at all today. It could have gone either way. Obviously, disappointed not to get the three. Maybe if we were in the playoffs at the moment, a point wouldn't have been a bad result. We'd have reflected on a decent point, but a real difficult day and not a great deal to shout about today.
Obviously, the defences will say, we did our job, we stuck to our task today.
Yeah, I mean, hey, when you haven't conceded, obviously, as a defence, you're pleased that you haven't conceded any goals. But I think chances were very limited today, and it was very difficult to get the ball down and play. The pitch was awful, to be honest. Maybe it looks okay from the side, but actually being on it was not great. And but again, as I say, you have to adapt and try and get over that. But we just couldn't get into our rhythm today at all.
Well, what you have to do is match Leamington physically. Long throw specialists, they look for the second phase ball, they look for the knockdowns, they do it for the entire 90 minutes. And if you don't do that, you come out on the wrong side of it. So you must take a positive from that.
Yeah, I think we like I say, we've taken a point, and when you can't take all three, that's the next best thing. But I think the position we're in, obviously, it's disappointing that we haven't got the three, because we're doing our level best to try and push into those playoffs and have a strong end to the season. And it's a point today under difficult conditions, but what I will say, the travelling support was excellent. It's just a pity we couldn't give them anything today to really shout about too much. I mean, the lads worked hard, but it was just a frustrating afternoon all round.
Mo Farrell played up top for the start for the first time. What did you make of his performance?
Yeah, I thought he did very well. First half in particular, he just tired. Visibly you could see he was doing a lot of work in the first half, and then as the second half went on, he just got tired. So we put some fresh legs on, but all in all, he's a handful, and you could see today that he'll be an asset to us. In obviously in the air he's tremendous, but his all-round play, particularly in the first half, I thought was really good.
Ryan Lloyd still got a back problem. How soon do you think he'll be back involved?
Yeah, I mean, Ryan, we're missing Ryan, obviously, and we're probably maybe a couple of weeks, maybe a week at the best, getting him back, and he's an important part of the squad, so we have missed Ryan.
So you're looking now to Darlington at Edgar Street next Saturday. It's looking as though it's almost become a must-win, or 4 points maybe from the next two.
Yeah, I think, all games, when you're pushing to get into the playoffs, it's become must-win games. But I think the emphasis, and it's important that we don't put too much pressure on the lads. And this is a must-win. This is a must-win. We'll go out and we'll try our best and try and finish as high as we can. And I think that's what we've done since we've been here. Obviously today there wasn't much to shout about going forward. We didn't create a great deal. Defensively, as you've said, when you don't concede, the lads at the back have done well. But you need to score goals, and it was always going to be difficult. There wasn't many chances today. But Darlington next week, yeah, it's a different scenario. Obviously, we'll be back on our pitch, and we'll be going out to get the 3 points. That's for sure.
And you won't have any complaints about the Edgar Street pitch, certainly?
No, not at all. I mean, I'm sure that Leamington are doing their best with what they've got here. But I mean, even talking to Paul on before the game, he was saying how disappointed he was with the pitch. So, I think until you actually play on it, you realise how difficult it is. But maybe with a downpour and a bit of rain before the game, it might have worked. It might have played okay, but it wasn't to be. And it was dry, bumpy. Well, you could see that from the side. It was very difficult to get the ball under control, and with the wind as well, it was not great.
Thanks for your time.
No problem.